Hi. Ooh, I'm a little at sixes and sevens, I think is what Barbara Fox would say. I'm not entirely sure. Hi, Jonathan Charles Fox. I'm not even going to try to get Dharma the Wonder Dog to come over and say hi because we're having issues today. And she is blithely chewing on something that belongs to her. I don't know what it is. All right, I have a few things to say. I'm going to try and do it fast. I don't know that that's going to work out. It never really does in my favor. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. I can assure you 10 minutes is not enough time. I have so much to say, and I don't even know why I'm saying it to you, except it's what I do now. I say things to you, and I don't know. Maybe it's because nobody talks back. I don't know. I'm looking at a list of things. I don't know what it is. I still want to talk about my vacation, and yes, you are not wrong. I'm still wearing the Ithaca is Gorgeous shirt. I could say it's the same day, but it's not, people. It's 3 days later. I'm still wearing the damn shirt because Ithaca is just that darn gorgeous. I washed it first. Anyhow, there were a few things I wanted to say about vacation, and I'm just steaming mad because I've been having issues today with Spectrum. Spectrum, TV, internet, cable, whatever they call it. I don't have no cables no more. But Spectrum, you know, one of the evil giants. And I'm having issues with it, and they're replacing all my equipment again. And I was extremely polite. I really was. I'm honest to goodness. I was extremely polite. I was very low key. I wasn't screaming. And still, the woman on the other end was clearly very aggravated that she had to answer a phone and deal with a customer. So thanks. Thanks for that, Spectrum. My list is that I still want to address vacation because I'm not over it. And today is Yom Kippur. Oh, and it's 420. I can't make this stuff up. It's 420. Look, 420. It is. And so what's on my list? My trip. I still want to talk about my trip. I can't read this word. Oh, Seneca, it says. Cayuga. We haven't discussed Cayuga yet. Antique shopping. I've got a lot to cover, so I don't think I can cover it all in one, according to Alexa, 10-minute increments. So, hi. Hello. Anyhow, it has stopped raining for 1 minute. It has literally rained for months. It has rained for months. So I'm still high, as you can tell, from my trip. It's a what do they call it? I don't know what they call it. Not really high, just high on life. I'm high on life, people. That's me, Jonathan Charles Fox. He's high on life. That should be my thing. So anyhow, one of the things that I wanted to say, and I'm going to say, and I need to say, is the cottage on Cayuga. Again, I have very little experience with Cayuga Lake. I've been there in my youth, but just to go across the lake and hang out and drink beer and probably smoke pot with friends when we were 16 1,000 years ago. Don't come after me. And that was basically, and my father had a real, it doesn't matter. I haven't been on Cayuga very much. I don't know it very well. It's completely different in an odd way since they're both Finger Lakes from Seneca, and maybe it's just the vibe, but part of it is the physicality of it all. They were all carved out by the glaciers, the Finger Lakes, during the last ice age. I believe it was about 1.8 million years ago. I thought it was like 50 million years, but apparently not. It was just a minute, according to, I don't know, the Google. About almost 2 million years ago, and while they were carved out at the same time, Seneca has beaches. It's all shale. They're all shale-based lakes, as far as I know. And Seneca is all shale, and the beaches are shale, and the body of the lake, underneath the lake, what do they call that, is shale. And it hasn't actually ever been, I don't think, completely accurately measured because of that, because the shale is always shifting shale. Say that 3 times faster. I'm watching my time, believe it or not. So I missed that because the cottage on Cayuga, we couldn't even go down to the shale beach and walk around. However, that cottage had like a break or an incredibly wonderful screened-in porch that the Elusive Lynne and I lived on while we were there because it goes right over the water, which was very cool, and the water came under it, obviously, and hit this breaker, and where there was once a boathouse, I think, and it was very cool. And in some ways, it was a little, because the water came right under us while we were sitting on that great screened-in porch, the length and breadth of the cottage. It kind of gave you a little bit of a feel of the ocean. And I guess that was the inspiration for this lovely woman, Sandy, who opened her home to us and a million other people, and you could tell by the couch, probably just to keep it in the family, and I don't blame her, and good on you, Sandy. But she has an obsession, I would call it an obsession, with all things oceanic and seaside. And even though the cottage is on Cayuga Lake, it's not on the ocean, she has chosen as decor a seaside theme. And so the house is filled, and when I say filled, I mean filled, people, with lighthouses and all things like Maine. Like it was a house on the Maine coast, a cottage on the Maine coast. I mean, lighthouse after lighthouse after lighthouse till I just wanted to puke. Lighthouses and sailboats. I don't remember seeing any like lobster traps, but I should probably get her one and send it to her. And everything was blue. Everything was blue. Not that there's anything wrong with blue for all you people who love blue. I'm hoping these little pictures show up here. I think I figured it out, and that's where they're going to show up because I'm going to be sending you pictures. They're probably popping up even as we speak. Blue, blue, blue. Lighthouse, lighthouse, lighthouse. And yeah. It was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It was fantastic in a very blue lighthousey kind of way. Very blue. And I'm so sorry, Sandy. I suppose I could throw it in the mail to you. One of your 2,000 blue washcloths and blue towels and blue bath mats and blue cups and blue glasses and blue plates and oh my God, Love is Blue should be playing in the background. Anyhow, one of her errant blue washcloths somehow made it home with me, and I kind of want to cherish it as a lovely memento. Maybe I should just send her a buck. I don't know. Sandy, I don't think you'll be watching this. Blue, blue, Love is Blue. I don't love blue. And every other house, my point is every other house, including the one I lived in, cottage, these are cottages, people, on the lake, the one I grew up in. Did it have a lake? Yeah. My mother used to get little rocks and paint them on owls and put them on driftwood and all, Yeah. I wish I had one now. God bless my mother. I wish I had one now. All of our cottages, if they had any decor at all, and I can tell you, my mother used to come up to the cottage and say, I didn't come here to clean people, so it really wasn't about decor, but it was rustic, it was cabiny, it was cottagey, it was lakey. The one thing it wasn't was oceany, and if that isn't a word, it should be. And there were no lighthouses, and we had sailboats, but they weren't on the Maine coast. I don't know, Sandy had stuff in the house that had sailboats on it, but they definitely weren't sailboats on lakes. I'm just saying. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead because I wanted you to know that, and there's more videos to be made, including an entire video all about Cayuga Lake. And I can see my time isn't exactly up, but you're welcome because I have a lot of pictures of Cayuga. The sunsets were beautiful. Everything was beautiful. Even the orchestra is beautiful. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Okay, thanks. Jonathan Charles Fox, Dharma the Wonder Dog. Like us both on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. I'm happy to be home, but sad to be gone. I don't know what that means. Like my page. Follow us. Click the bell so you can get a new video because I'm sure I'm going to do it any freaking second. And I'm sure you'll watch this one over and over again because I've got lots of pictures that I'm planning to intersperse into this fascinating diatribe about A, Spectrum. Thanks, Spectrum. Really a pain. And B, more adventures. My trip with the Elusive Lynne to the Finger Lakes. And part of my youth, which is clearly gone, and don't judge me for wearing the same shirt 3 videos in a row. I don't know what to tell you. I love it. It's my favorite new shirt.